live stream. So this is there any issues? Yes. So live stream. I'm going to can just go. So the first thing I go to Google and then we are going to create Murphy Richards Kettle on my other screen. Let me bring them up. Yes, so I have Blender opened up and got everything perfect. Okay. If it's not working out, it's as a time lapse to get a few. Okay. To save that and maybe the first image and UV. Wait, just drop that. And bring these images. Okay. I think in the front side, so circle. Right now, so 32 and then divide. But let's see. Let's volume a bit. Is here, and you have a lot of resolution. I think that 16 is good here. And have to match the shape of images are taken angles. So you know you have to 3D view our vision. So and mode and I will just extrude in a bit. Maybe I can put time to add in the few other loops here and smooth. Then we can so maybe around there like that. Okay, friend, we have, I think I'll go. So I don't know if I different again down here. I'm guessing one because you see now. So let's see in the X and Y like this. If we scaling in direction, but what we want Z now. And now, so maybe we can see 3 on your numbers. This, let's see, maybe we can do a part and scale those loops a bit to maintain that curvature that we already had. I like saving the project twice so that in case the other one gets corrupted, I see this from that area. Control, I will select point using the nearest and this one here using control to here. So we want to be there multiple loops, so we just want some of these and add divide this. Select now. If I select this vertex and this, I can add another edge loop here and this how big moved apart the middle vertex there, and you can hit full rotate. You can also get this using Ctrl S into ring. If we are doing Shift Alt S curvature like so from there this, if you hit the edge vertex along the vertex, so let's see if so I want to push them a bit, so maybe just push this so you can see let's do that kind of selection. You just select they say we want to select it is this, and then this time we want to do it for the a bit center, a full stop on your keyboard like that. Scale this in, or you can hit Ctrl R like that, and you can there separate this, select to make it a separate, snap our cursor selected, pivot point, the anchor point to about, make this sharp. You can main mesh is that now I can meter, if it's a meter, loops are to the entire mesh around there. Maybe let's influence are adding too many. See the issue we are running into. Just fix that. If you hold down Control and then Shift Edge to hide those, bit to the left, yeah. Like that. The base mesh, extra edge loop here, then add a circle, the radius 6, 7, 8, are they? I think so. And this Alt M, no, we can just edge, then do the same like that, and bridge. Let's see, what should we do if we push design or with this, see this, but let's first make, and let's see in the opposite direction. So let's reduce, also reduce the number of things like that. So Y, scale this in. No, one, that rule, 3D cursor around there. We rotate to be a bit hard, 20. Yes. Okay, seems remember, this is just a reference image to guide. It shouldn't dictate extrude this as we used for the spin to there, and now we can rotate. But because I have this option here, so let's see this, then again, and loops to make round. So it's a bit Control Shift, something like that, maybe to all the way like that. The sharp, we did it wrong, so we can, and this in, so that Shift B to bevel it. Should we? No, don't add any. So that is for this side again. Note that. Then extrude it there and there. So we need to spin. Put our 3D cursor somewhere like that. We have the 3D cursor is first wrong position. So let's try it. This is still spin. Or maybe what you can do to carve a circle, then make it align to snap the cursor to that, and you see it's more. Let's try 0, 6, something more manageable, like extra. Let's come in here, loop, and add like out like that. Is also simple since it's add to the angle of the curvature, so, or just find it in the, and this, and then extra shear in the Y axis, then scale again around, and follow the curvature. Remember to select this side and this side. Extrude this in that. see how many vertices we have. Oh, since we have this, if you use your middle mouse vertex and then one or two, delete that. No, mouth vertices, 8 vertices. Is it? Let's see. Vertices have the same amount. Oops. You see, since in our reference, let's make sure any in both sides here. Let's see. Here, this is more interesting as in the Y direction to maybe just rotate, recalculate numbers. Then this add, yeah, that's what we can push this. We start with the ring. So this very little planning on selling them, and I don't it's always polygons in your model. That to scale in the road, scale shift is loops like that, and this part here, add this second ring that we have that loop. This, and I guess we could have let's select. You can go to select and then W subdivide solution, Oxy or Paint, then Shift A pivot point set to this, then and XY Y. Now select these two faces. Let's see how can we say maybe, and then again, this is not connected to the main and hide of the vertex. The vertices, select this slope here, sure that everything is in of. We have some normal problems. Let's just select this here. Okay, so we just need to, how this is polygons for this section by hitting I, maybe even extra curved. So, and that back, let's see. Now, let me see. So, it doesn't really solve it, but we can. Let's see. And this. Let's try this. And if we extra edge loops here. Let's see this vertex here. Maybe now we can join this. I think it looks my other side. Select the center. Let's add the mirror modifier. Do that work again. So if you're having okay, let's see what we still have to thing here. Select D to duplicate this. We can you don't push that about there. We don't need push them like that, so that we have and like that. This should we? Let's connect. That's how it looks. It looks to work. Let me turn off, and then these faces we don't need, and we have a loop there, and a loop have our switch going way out. So what else do we need? Let's let's see how does this look. Then so let's select that. We can have it doubles that might be there. Maybe what we can do is body simply like that. Make this show that. So unhide. Now we need to get same thing here. Supposed to be part of the keto, so I'm just going to origin or the modeling. Let's do some UV unwrapping and then use. And I think we don't need it. A crease. From this, I need to add UVs. You never know if you're going to share that object. So for this, let's add. We can. Now let's also add because we don't really like that. Maybe also that. So let's make that a same as well. Better please look. And unwrap again. If we add a new image and go to solid, so we can just select these island scales. Let's select this. How can we do this? Oh, I think because we had the mirror bridge like that. Let's hide, and also we can know how this looks. Control E. Okay, that one will be enough. Let's see. Let's use. Let's go back to and before that, Shift E to have our background and to act as the emission shader. To have that square be dynamic range. Duplicate this light. Fine. So just use that here, maybe 2.5 to the principal shader. Back. I'm not sure if our HDRI image is working, so contrast in the this. And assign to that. Let's get the principal scope, I think, is around there. I think for this, for the top is metallic. Rotate this a bit so that it's copper. Across this handle, same with this side, plastic, but this is copper. It's something much a bit darker. It doesn't bleed in. The entire here. So let's see how we need this. See how to handle this. Or just bridge, and we can have chrome. It's copper. Up. Handle material as. Yeah. If we go to rendered mode, let's. I'm not sure why our bug a different texture. For some reason this, so let me first disconnect this. It should our kettle like what we have here. And let's see the other side. Part let's we are seeing nothing. What is this? So that it has get the then scale in object. Reduce the transmission a bit. Oh, sorry, this for the what else? But for now, we have. We'll just one facing us. Yeah, so I think this is good. And yeah, so again, this will do in the next video. Make sure to leave